Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. It's Friday morning. I'm at my receiver. 2 hours late. Been a rough week. Between the being sick and that 6 hour wait Monday, it just jacked my whole week up. And it didn't get a whole lot better. I took a little time off Wednesday night in Houston, told them not to worry about loading me out. So I spent the night down there and got a lot of rest. Feel a lot better for it. Next morning I had to drive 38 miles Thursday morning. Not a big deal. All the way across Houston. 10 o'clock appointment. So I left Baytown at 8 o'clock. Gave myself 2 hours. Now that should be more than enough time to go 38 miles. It took me 3 hours. I was an hour late. Now that's messing me up on making it here. Well, I'm trucking it up yesterday. I shaved it down where I would just make it here legally. Get up there on 259, and damned if 259 ain't closed. Find an alternative route. So I had to cut over and gum up 7159. That added about 30 miles, and I only had about 2 minutes to spare on my 14 with the way I was going. It added about 30 miles and it added an hour. I was like, oh man. So needless to say, I didn't make it. I debated because I was going to be 15 or 20 minutes shy of being able to make it according to my math. And I'm like, do I just run it on in and go in violation? Or do I play by the rules? And I elected to play by the rules. I'm not the one that made these hours of service. I'm not the one that told us we had to run electronic logs. All the powers to be are the ones that are doing that. I'm not the one scheduling these appointments and making them so tight. So I said, why should I go into violation and get a bad mark on my record because of all these other people have made these decisions on this is how I should run. So I shut her down. Now, if I'd made it here last night, I could have got unloaded, but I still would have had to sit and wait for an hour or so until my 10-hour break was up. That being the case, since I stopped before I got here, I couldn't leave until my appointment time. My appointment was 7 o'clock, and I couldn't leave there until like 7:15, where I'd stopped at. And I was 85 miles away, which is well over an hour. If you know 59 and 71 coming up through Arkansas, you got plenty of curves, plenty of hills, and plenty of little towns that want to slow you down. So, I gave this place a call. Again, I called them yesterday before I left Houston and told them that it was going to be tight. I didn't know. And left them a phone number. Didn't hear from them. Called them at 7 o'clock this morning and said, I'm going to be a couple hours late. I'll be there around 9. I rode in about 10 to 9, actually. No calls. So it is what it is. I mean, we all got to make our own kind of peace with these new fangled electronic log nonsense. I mean, we've been running on this 11 and 14 hour rule for a while. To me, and everybody keeps hollering. One guy I talked to last night said, we need to be able to stop the 14 hours and then restart it. Well, then it ain't a 14 hour. It's something else. But this is what we have to deal with. And like I explained to him, I've been trucking quite a while, and I've seen these rules, these hours of service rules change, 2 or 3 times. And it doesn't matter how they change them. Truck drivers ain't going to like them, period. I mean, that's just nature of the beast. If you're regulated and told how to drive and how to dock your time, you ain't going to like it. So you just got to make peace with what we have, or not. Hold on, this dadgum nose. Well, I'm a lot better, but I ain't totally over it. But anyhow, when I got up here, this old boy walked out to meet me. And he was cool with me being late. His dad used to drive. And he used to ride with his dad. So he got to tell me, dude, I know what Houston's like. We exchanged a couple little trucker stories. He put me right in the dock and he's unloading me. It ain't a big deal. He was asking about the snow in Houston. What, them people don't know what driving the snow is? Well, it wasn't snow yesterday, it was rain. And down there, rain can be as bad as snow, if not worse. But yeah, we got a little dusting down there. I talked to Mama. She says it's a mix between sleet and snow. She's getting my code. So, she ain't doing real good on that part. So now I'm supposed to go from here to the yard about 85 miles. And he's got another load for me that at the yard. I'll pick up, it's got 2 little rocks in a Houston. Then Monday morning, I'll deliver the Houston. And he's got me a load to pick up in the port that we hope goes rather well. And then go home for my appointment. Then it delivers in Fayetteville anytime on Tuesday between like 7 and 3. So that shouldn't be an ordeal. We'll see. If it is, it is. Let's see. Guess that's about all I can told you. It's cold. Damn winter snuck in on us. How'd that happen? So, believe it or not, I ain't got nothing else to say. Boy, that'll surprise a bunch of you. Y'all remember, God loves you and so do I. Don't sweat these logs. Have a good day. Bye.